Welcome to Between the Unseen, a world where shadows hide secrets and nightmares walk beside humanity. When fear rises and darkness spreads, the chosen ones stand in the gap, protecting the innocent, fighting the invisible. Meanwhile, back at headquarters, holographic light flickered across the war room. Jade appeared in midair, her voice steady but urgent.
We found someone.
Kent looked up slowly.
Another candidate?
Jade nodded.
Maybe more than that. His name is Mike. 15. No parents. No digital records. Lives in Philly. Survives by digging through scrapyards for broken tech.
Rock folded his arms. And what makes him special? Jade pulled up grainy alleyway footage. A man collapsed. Something unseen hovered over him, feeding. Then, the creature stopped. It turned. It felt something. Mike. Watching, the djinn recoiled and fled. Kent whispered. He saw the unseen. Rock's eyes hardened. And it saw him. Mike followed the man to the hospital. Doctors called it a heart attack, but Mike felt it. Something darker. Something that touched the man's soul. And that night, it came back. A creature crawled across the hospital ceiling. Its tongue flickered. Its claws stretched toward the patient's chest. Mike's breath shook. He screamed. Help. Ciarish. The door exploded open. Two figures moved like lightning. Glowing blades ignited. One slash. Two. The djinn split in half and dissolved into ash. Mike dove under the bed. Heart pounding. One of the men crouched down. You need to come with us. Mike shook his head.
Who are you?
The older man spoke calmly.
You saw them, and now they know you can see them. Rock gently pulled Mike's hands from his ears. Those creatures are just the beginning.
Kent tossed him a shimmering blade.
Keep this close. Your soul may depend on it.
Mike blinked. Can I at least grab my stuff? Kent's voice was flat.
What home? They've probably beaten you there.
Rock smirked.
You won't need stuff where we're going.
Minutes later, Mike stood inside something impossible. Floating lights. Holograms built into walls. Air that felt alive. Jade appeared before him.
Welcome, Mike.
He was given clothes. A room. A seat at a dinner table. Kent stood.
Everyone. This is Mike. He's one of us now.
Jiro leaned forward. So what's your power, kid? Power, Mike repeated. Jiro snapped his fingers. An apple ignited in blue flame. Mike nearly fell out of his chair. Ayana smiled warmly.
Relax. You'll get used to us.
Mike laughed nervously. Okay, big sis. But Rockman, can I shoot lasers too? The room erupted in laughter. Rock fist bumped him.
You help me with tech. I'll help you with lasers.
And for the first time in his life, Mike felt like he belonged. Far from Earth, in a realm between realms, black sky, burning horizon, floating stone pillars. Fuji stood in silence, surrounded by kneeling djinn.
You failed me.
His voice wasn't loud. It didn't need to be.
We tried to take the boy. One trembled.
But something protected him. Fuji's eyes narrowed.
And the hospital?
They were saved by Kent and Rock.
Silence. The air cracked.
You let a child escape.
Flames flickered in Fuji's pupils.
And now he's with them.
They were going to kill us, another djinn cried. Fuji stepped forward slowly. A djinn tried to speak again. Fuji lifted his hand. Crush. The djinn's throat collapsed in on itself. The rest bowed lower. No more mistakes. A shield to the future. Training was going well, until Rock stopped smiling. Mike's vitals were wrong. His stress levels were low. But his physical output? Off the charts. Every scan came back unstable. Kent leaned in.
Why can't we track him?
Jade's hologram flickered.
Because he's shielded? Not spiritually.
She zoomed in on the energy reading.
There's a literal force field embedded in his soul.
Kent froze. That's why the djinn couldn't touch him. They brought Mike into the lab. Machines hummed. Blue light surrounded him. Mike, Kent asked calmly.
When did you first realize you could see the unseen?
Mike hesitated. Since I was little. He looked down.
I saw shadows. Creatures. I didn't know what they were. I'd close my eyes, say a prayer, and pretend they weren't there.
Rock nodded slowly. Subconscious defense. Fear mixed with faith, Kent added. That created the shield. Jade turned to them.
If we study it, we could replicate it.
Kent's eyes lit up. For him.
Maybe for others.
Mike raised an eyebrow.
So I'm a lab rat now.
Mike grinned.
All right. Test me, but only if you teach me how to shoot lasers.
Kent gave him a high five. Deal! Simulation room. Lights dimmed. The walls dissolved. Djinn illusions surrounded him. Whispers filled the air. They closed in. Grabbed him. Mike froze. Fear returned. Childhood fear. The alley. The hospital. The shadows. Flash. A pulse of blinding energy erupted from his body. Boom. Simulation shattered. Glass cracked. Screens glitched. Energy waves rippled through HQ. Silence. Rock's jaw dropped. Jiro's eyes widened. Kent threw his head back and shouted.
Yes, yes. That's it.
Mike blinked. So, he looked at his hands. Can I shoot lasers now? Kent laughed. Kid. He stepped forward. You are the laser. Mike smiled.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe and like the channel. See you next Saturday. Bye-bye.